Before I start this video, there's something I have to tell you. Every video that I've done before has been a lie. So let me start off with a little explaining why I said that. I feel like every video that I've done, I'm not acting how I do normally. I've been acting fake on here. That's not how I normally act. And I feel it's a disservice to you, to me. That's not who I am. I throw shit. I bang on shit. I get pissed. But from now on, I'm gonna act the way I am. If you don't like it, you don't like it. So this video is about this wreck right here. I'm trying to get it done. My truck's about to explode, but I only have a month to get this thing done. And it's rough. So the first thing I'm gonna do tonight is I'm gonna pull the motor out. I already started pulling the axles out, and we're just gonna do a basic refresh on this. I'm not pulling the motor apart because I know what's done to this motor. I've checked the oil, there's no metal, but we're gonna pull this thing out. From what I already saw, it looks like a turbo shot, so I'm gonna be searching for a turbo. Let's get it up in the air, and then we'll just undo the mounts. We'll rip this thing out and see how terrible it is. So I don't know if I've shown you this already. There's a hole in the floor that I can reach up in. That's the first problem with this thing. I do have floors already. It's fucking terrible. I've taken the exhaust down, cut it off. I'm gonna unbolt the mount, rip this thing out, and this thing is gonna get a whole new transformation. Let's pull this thing out. Let's see how terrible this motor is. So all the hoses we're not gonna use, we're cutting them all. Won't need this anymore. Old school Turbonetics hoses. I'm gonna take the grill off because that thing's $400 now for some Westmoreland garbage. They want $400 for this thing now. Something I would have threw away in 2000. It's insane. So we got everything unhooked. We just cut everything. We're not saving anything other than the basic hard parts, putting all new plastics, all new gaskets. We're not playing around. I don't want to find out 100 miles down the road that something went bad just because I was cheap. Even though I'm doing this fast, I'm still doing it right. I'm gonna do it how I would do it today. And I'm still gonna brand it as Momentum Tuning because that's who did it in the first place. Let's pull this thing out. Had to rehook it and cut the downpipe, not using it. Fuck's sake. That ended up being interesting. It wasn't too terrible. Definitely a blown turbo. That thing is massive shaft play. No in and out, but up and down. The reason why I'm keeping this is because this is the original motor from my wife's car when we were dating. It's a 2-liter cross-flow, Callaway turbo system, double head gasket, ARP head studs, ring gap, and that's it. The only thing I might throw in this thing, because I'm gonna do timing belt tensioners, is a camshaft. I have one kicking around that I'll never use again, so I'm gonna throw a cam in this thing, make this thing rock. I have to decide if I'm gonna go with another T4. People are looking for these, so I'm gonna have to decide whether I use this manifold. I really don't care if it's a Callaway kit anymore. I just want it to be clean, and I want it to make decent power. I can't make too much power with this because of the style of tranny. This is 020, and if you go too crazy, or if you have the torque come in too hard, it'll definitely snap shafts or it'll peel the gears off of everything. So day 2, I gotta start with my shifter, get the cables working. I have to do all the machining for it because I'm taking my machine apart and it's gonna be going into storage for a couple months. So I need to do all my machining for the shifter and the car before I get my machine put away. This has a reverse lockout. and it's done with a bicycle cable. So I'm gonna fit it right now. I'll give you guys, I'll show what it is. This is the reverse lockout. This allows you to go in reverse, and that's your gate lock. I just went with some Amazon bike cable. It's good enough. First thing, I cut the end off. So that feeds up through a hole up the back of the shifter shaft. I locked it with the set screw. Now I got the cable. I went with red because the car is going to be red. This is actually close to the color that the car is going to be. The interior is going to be Raptor lined. Perfect fit. This is the shifter this came with. I really don't like it. So a car that I got had this shifter on it, which I don't know what it's from. Could be from Temu for all I care. But when I got it, it didn't have Temu, so probably Alibaba. But what I like about this is that the original Rabbit GTI had the golf ball knob, and the aluminum matches the shifter, so it's like a throwback to both. So now I just got to figure out the height I'm going to install this at, which a lot, because I'd like to keep this as low as possible, because I might do a 5th gear lockout so you don't miss shift fifth, but that will come with when I get in the car. But pretty much that's how it's going to look in the car. I think that this shift knob looks pretty cool for what it is, but I just like the look of the knob. With this style shifter, I think it goes with the car. Now it's time to start cleaning this thing. Now a lot of people just grind on this thing. Any cast iron block, I recommend you going on Amazon and just picking you up a small needle scaler. To grind all this out of here, it's impossible. This will turn a multi-hour job grinding into 20 minutes. This will get it down to almost workable. Then I'll go in, touch it up with a grinder, hit it with some metal prep and a little DTM primer on it, and let it rip. But the first thing you gotta start with before you do any of that, get yourself some Temu silicone plugs. They're always on sale on there, or the TikTok shop. As you saw, a little over 8 minutes. That would take probably like an hour, hour and a half to do with a grinder. It still has rust on it, don't get me wrong, but this rust I can clean off real quick. There's no scale, all the big stuff is gone. So I'll take a quick grinder with this, convert it with metal prep from Port 15, and then direct to metal primer on it. But also clean the head up with some acid. Yes, I'm building this thing at 30 days, but I want it to my standards. I'm not gonna cheap out on it. That's it for day 2. We got everything stripped, disassembled. First step of cleaning. Here's a little teaser of what's to come. Stick around, like, comment, and subscribe. Please watch. See you soon.